Yo guys, and welcome back to another FIFA video on my channel. In today's video we're gonna be talking about why you should actually play the FIFA 19 demo. You might be like, there's only kickoff mode, there's only a few teams you can play with, you can only play offline, and it's only against AI. I'm not gonna play this too much, I might just look into it one time. I'm actually gonna tell you why you should probably play this a little bit more often. Because there's a few reasons. First of all, there is a lot of reasons actually, which we're gonna go through in this video. On the background, first of all, there is some gameplay of the demo. I won the game, otherwise I would not show it. It's on legendary difficulty, still the highest difficulty. But I'm not too great against the AI at some points. Plus I can't take it seriously for the full game when just playing the AI for no reason. You're gonna see the first goal conceded, by the way, right here with Aguero, which was my own mistake. But the reason why you should play the demo, first of all, you need to get experience with the new game mechanics. You might be playing against the AI, but there's new movement systems, or like there's this first touch active system, which you need to get a better hang of. Yeah, there is the new the new timed finish, that's what I'm trying to say. You need to get the hang of that as well. Get your timed finishes perfect by playing the game. And then just new skill moves you maybe need to try. You need to understand how the AI plays, because after all, the AI is, or when you play online on Ultimate Team, 10 of the players on your opponent's team are actually controlled by the AI, so you still need to understand how the AI is going to react to certain situations, how they position themselves, and how they behave, pretty much. That's really important to understand when playing against opponents on FIFA Ultimate Team. Even though they might be, they might be online, they will still have 10 of their players having been controlled by the AI. So it's really important to understand the AI, also because 10 of your players are controlled by the AI. Getting to know the AI a little bit better actually improves you quite a lot. It also teaches you new ways to break down your opponent, because when you play online, you might sometimes play against opponents who are not as good. So you might just be able to run through their defense like it's nothing. And that's alright. It's not too bad when you do that, because it's gonna give you an easy win, but you don't really learn from it, do you? If you just run through an opponent's defense and then just finish the attack with a goal, all good. But you don't really learn how to play the game better. Now, there's a few things that lack with the AI, which we're gonna talk about in this video as well. And there's a few things that are nice about the demo, and this is all in all also gonna be a bit of a demo review. Now, first of all, we're gonna get into the negatives and end it on a positive. We're gonna talk about the negatives of playing the demo a lot. Pretty much, you don't have to even play that long, because in a few days the web app releases, and if you get on the web app, you should start into trading if you're gonna do like a road to glory, or not gonna be spending too much of your money on the game to get more coins. So all in all, you have about 4 days now. The demo's only been out for like 4 days until the web app releases, I believe, because it's now the 14th when I'm recording this, and it's rumored to be out at the 18th. So by that time you will probably already be using the web app, opening your welcome backpacks and all that stuff. So you only really have 4 days before you start really getting into the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. So in those 4 days you want to be prepared for the gameplay. But the problem with the AI is that it's of course not a human being. We already said that. It's a little different, they will behave a little different. They defend a lot better than what they are gonna do for you, or for your opponent. They're really, really good at defending, in my opinion, compared to what a human being can actually be when playing the game. They also, if they want to, the AI can just do things completely perfect. They know how everything is going to react, all the other players on the pitch. When they pass the ball into a certain gap, they know what's going to happen. We don't exactly know. That's why it's also not a good reason to play the game. You need to understand the game mechanics and what works and what doesn't work on this game. But all in all, the defense of the AI is a little too good. They block a little too many shots, in my opinion, which makes it feel like you really, really need to craft an attack, which you don't need to do against actual human beings, because they can't defend that accurately and that well. On the other side though, I think that they also are attacking wise, they're not too great. They can definitely score goals. You've seen this game as well. They score 1 or 2 goals against me. I can't remember how many they scored. And actually, I was struggling this game, but that's also because with the Spurs team, I have to play a full 1-2-1-2 narrow, because otherwise you can't fit their best players in my opinion. And on the demo, at least, it's not a great formation, in my opinion. You do actually need wingers. But all in all, that's one negative. The other negative that you would come up straight away pretty much is that you don't get to craft teams that fit the meta. Even if you're building a starter team, you're gonna go for high-paced, strong players with good shooting. Now you're forced to play with an actual squad. You also don't get to, well, you get to do your game plan, but you're probably not gonna do that because you need to do it every single game, which is super annoying. I don't do it, but for Ultimate Team this year and for every other game mode in my opinion where you play on a relatively high level, it's going to be really important to do the game plan, because I feel like that actually influences quite a lot. I feel like with some teams, like for example, if I play with Manchester United, I can't play with Manchester United's default game plan, I feel like. Even though they play a 4-3-3 with a DM, which is the exact same as Manchester City, I can't play with it. And when I play with Manchester City, I actually feel pretty confident on this game. And even Real Madrid and Juventus play with that formation, and I can play pretty well with those teams without changing the game plan. When I play with United, I really struggle. So having to change game plan every single time is a bit of a downer in my opinion on the demo. Plus, in my opinion, it's very annoying. I have to change my controls every time I log in and all that kind of stuff. But all in all, that's not a big issue, because you still get to learn the new mechanics and all that. And that's the positives of the demo. Playing the demo, you get to learn new skill moves if you want. You get to understand timed finishing better. You actually have a few practice drills. If you take your time on those, you can actually train quite a bit. You can, for example, train a few skill moves in the one where you have to go one-on-one with a defender. That one is, in my opinion, the best, because you can try skill moves. Just for that, try the new skill moves. And don't even try to get past that player. Just try to nail the new skill moves and see if they are maybe effective in-game. But all in all, those drills are actually very useful, because you can understand the way passing works this game, the way defending works. Is there a defending one? No, there's a shooting one, which you can train your timed finishing as well, and your finesses around those stupid Reddit box thingies. They look like they're meant to be punched, in my opinion. But all in all, those are great. Then there is the fact that you actually get to understand how players work this year. Do you outstrength the opponent a lot? If that's the case, most of the time, every single player, that actually means strength is important, because that means that the AI isn't using strength, and it looks like strength in that case. And especially if you're shielding or using the shield button, it's very important. So stronger players are gonna be pretty dominant, because the R2 button, or it might be the L2 button normally, for shielding a player is very effective. Now the other side, you can test a little bit of pace. If your player comes up in a sprint battle, does he outsprint him? How much pace does my player have? By the way, look at an insane goal by Aguero. But how much pace does my player have compared to my opponent? And I can say, in my opinion, pace is not as important as it has been in the past few years. I think if you have a 82 pace left winger running against a 70 pace centre back, you're not going to win the sprint battle, because your 82 pace wingers on the ball. You really need high pace players against relatively low pace or comparatively low pace players to really outsprint them when on the ball. Of course, if they both don't have the ball, you really see a difference, in my opinion at least. But those are the few differences. Then there's the fact of you need to understand formations, you get to learn game plans, all those kind of things. So I think the more time you put in the demo, the more prepared you are for the full game, which is really important. Or in my opinion, that's important. If you're looking to from the start to be in FUT champions, be competitive, be good at the game, I think this is actually very, very helpful. And playing against the AI is not actually a bad practice. I used to be a career mode player a lot of years ago, like 2012, 2013, those FIFA iterations. I actually only played career mode, and then FIFA 14, 15, I started to play Ultimate Team a bit more. But I instantly was pretty good at Ultimate Team because I knew how to defeat the AI, and especially in the new FIFA, lots of players on Ultimate Team, they track back with their midfielders, but you actually are playing against the AI constantly. So it's really important to know how to defeat the AI and what skill moves work against AI players. But all in all, that's gonna be this for this little short video about why you should play the demo quite a bit, in my opinion at least, because I think it's important to understand the game. But if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more FIFA news and content, and then I will see you in the next video. Peace!